Hi viewers, welcome to another edition of Mary Clinic Live. How are you today? Thank you so much for always joining us. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for your time. I do appreciate everything we do on the platform, Mary Clinic. And thank you to all our new members for joining us. Thank you to also all our new subscribers. Please, I would like to enjoin everyone out there. If you are here to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please do so right away. I remain your host, Marlai and Okwiti. So today we'll be looking at another interesting topic, which says, My husband left me for another woman, and now she has left him for another man, and he wants me back. What should I do? That's a tough one. People have been asking this question of late at the clinic. The father, oh, a husband left his wife for another woman, and now the other woman has left him for another man. So the question is, should I accept him back, especially when the man is now coming, to reclaim his wife, to say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I want to come back." Now, this is a dicey situation. First of all, it's unfortunate that such is happening in your marriage. I do not take such lightly, because I'm sure you've expected so much from your spouse. For them to do that, for them to cheat on you or abandon you for another woman, it shows that the man um, probably has fallen um, below expectation. They've done something really grievous to your heart, and I don't understand all of that. So as a result, I'm not just going to come here and tell you, "Oh, please just forgive him," just forgive him and let him go, even though it's part of what we'll be discussing. So let's look at it critically. Since he abandoned you for another woman, it's obvious that he wants to have a taste of another woman out there. Now, we can't blame the devil for this again, because I see a lot of people blaming the devil every now and then for human misbehavior. The truth is, you have the power to choose whether you want to do the right thing, or you want to do the bad thing, or you want to do good, or you want to do evil. God has given all of us that power to choose, especially those of us who claim to know God. We should be able to do what is right, rather than choosing to do what is wrong, and we put the blame on the devil. So now that your husband has gone to be with another woman, and the other woman has now abandoned him, now the explanation some of them give for the other woman abandoning him is perhaps now he doesn't have money anymore, to service the other woman. Maybe probably is not as buoyant as it used to be. Somehow it's possible the other woman didn't really love him in the first place. She just wanted to have him to show or to prove that she could have him. Or, I mean, for so many reasons, he may have fallen into the hands of the other woman. But now that the other woman has left him, I'm sure he must have learned his lesson. That is for those men who have learned their lesson, actually, because some will still not learn their lesson. Some would be asking to come back just because they want to fulfill, or they want to just because of their own selfish interest. They don't want to be alone, and they are looking for someone, to help them fulfill their own emotional needs. Now, you need to be able to differentiate between what the intention is with him wanting you to come back. Now, if he wants you to come back because he's genuinely repentant, and he would not do that again, he will not try such again, and you could see that he is genuinely repentant, then I would say that you should forgive. Why? Because see, great marriages usually have this kind of challenges at times, or this kind of crisis at times, and the way and the ability with which you manage it determines, if the marriage will still continue on a successful path, especially if you have invested, so many years in it together and such accidents occur. Now, if it's an accidental thing, if it's something he didn't really want to do, if he is really remorseful about what he has done, if he's repentant about what he has done, and he feels so much regret, about the betrayal that he betrayed you, then I think that you should forgive, forgive him, and just let him know that you are giving him another chance, and that you do hope that this time around he won't let you down. And we all hope that, he's truly repentant and he will not let you down. So please, in a case like this, when he's truly repentant, when his repentance is genuine, when he has realized what he has done, and he could acknowledge the father of, it's like this woman cannot be cheated on, so let me just go back to her and ask for forgiveness, especially when it's obvious God has fought, for you and fought your battle. Please let it go. Please forgive him. Please go back to him. You will find it more fulfilling, with him, if you go back to such a genuinely repentant man. Now, on the second hand, if this man has been proven to be the selfish one over the years, and is the type that is undecisive or indecisive, is the type that cannot take decision by himself, or it doesn't seem to be independently minded, is the type that can be taught here and there by friends, by relatives, by association, if it's the type that his mom could come tomorrow and say, oh, you know what, you just have to take another wife, and despite the fact that one has just dumped him, would not stop him from listening to the bidding of his mother to take another wife, then I don't think you should toy with your emotion, or you should toy with your life by going back to that kind of a man. No, I won't advise that you go back. Well, it all depends on you. You have to weigh your option. You have to also weigh his intention. Is he asking you to come back just because he's looking for a woman, to sleep with, a woman to satiate his emotional needs, to fulfill his sexual needs? You need to ask yourself all of that question, because I hear some saying, oh, now that he's getting older, they now need someone to stay with him, to help him out, which means he is in need of you to use you again. See, we must come to a point as adults when life is being added to us in a union, or when life is being taken away from us. Now, we shouldn't just say, oh, because it's marriage, or even when I'm dying, even when it's obvious life is gradually leaving me, my breath is going gradually, then I should stay. It depends. If this man is wanting you for his own selfish interest, and his family are pleading with you for his own selfish interest, just for him, they are not considering you, then I don't think it would be a wise decision to go back to that kind of a person. But if he has realized his mistake, if he's genuinely repentant, if he's now loving you genuinely, caring for you genuinely, and you could see that he has become selflessly selfless, and is no longer the selfish man I used to know, then you should consider, you should give him a second chance. Otherwise, when that is not clear, when he's still very much into his own selfish ambition, selfish acts, he just wants to fulfill his own bidding, he's just looking for a woman to satiate his sexual desires and sexual urges and sexual feelings, you may want to think twice, because the purpose of a woman in marriage is beyond you being a sex object to a man. You also need to be fulfilled as a woman, you need to also find the marriage fulfilling. So you need to check it very well. However, when children are involved, it is usually advisable, depending on their ages, it is usually advisable that you reconsider such man, but be sure of his the genuinity of his intention. His intention has to be genuine for wanting you back, and you yourself check your conscience, check your inner man. Be sure that okay, if you go back, you will find peace within yourself. You would experience a better life, and you would experience fullness of life. Then I think you should go back, to the marriage. But when it is obvious that life is going to be taken away from you, you will not experience fulfillment whatsoever, then you may want to have a rethink. So I'd like to stop here today. Hope you find this very interesting and educative. I remain your host, Walai and Okuti. Please, we would like to hear from you. Leave us a comment, leave us a like. Please, above all, share this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we promise to bring you more interesting videos. So, like I said, I remain your host, Malai and Okuti. Till we meet again, say bye bye.